Hey guys, welcome to your YouTube challenge for the week. So in class, we've been studying a lot about adjectives. We know that an adjective is a word that describes a noun. We're going to be talking a little bit more about what we call a superlative adjective. And all it is an adjective that describes a group of nouns. So I have an example for you guys. So we have tree number 1 is tall. We have tree number 2 is taller. And then tree number 3 is tallest. This EST at the end is our superlative adjective because it's saying this tree is the tallest out of the whole group of trees. So any of our adjectives that end in EST and it's talking about a group of things is going to be our superlative adjectives. With that, we're going to read a book today. It's called Things That Are Most in the World, and it's by Judy Barrett. It is a really cute book filled with tons of superlative adjectives, and you know that we use adjectives to help paint pictures in our minds when we're reading and when we're writing. So I want you guys to pay close attention to the pictures in this book because they're really great and they add a lot to our book and what the adjectives are saying in the book. Okay? So we have things that are most in the world. Okay. The wiggliest thing in the world is a snake ice skating. If you look at this picture, it has the snake and he's ice skating and he's all wiggly and it's twisty and turny because he's a snake and he's trying to ice skate. So the wiggliest thing in the world, our superlative adjective is wiggliest. We see that EST at the end of it. And we have the silliest thing in the world is a chicken in a frog costume. See the chicken? He's on the lily pads with the other frogs, but you can clearly tell it's the chicken. He's got an egg and everything. So that is our silliest. We have our EST again, guys. Silliest thing in the world. The quietest thing in the world is a worm chewing peanut butter. You see the worm, he's chewing his peanut butter sandwich. Everyone's sleeping because he's being so quiet. And again, we have our quietest, the EST at the end. The prickliest thing in the world is the inside of a pin cushion. So we have pin cushions, that's what they use to stick all the sewing needles in. Why would that be the prickliest thing in the world? I want you guys to think about it. Look at the picture. How does it show you that that is the prickliest thing in the world? The hottest thing in the world is a fire-breathing dragon eating a pepperoni pizza. This is probably my favorite picture. I want you to look at all the details here. You see he's got his fan because he's so hot. He's got the smoke coming out of his nose and he's breathing fire. And he's so hot from eating his pizza. The oddest thing in the world is an ant windsurfing in a bowl of pea soup. See him windsurfing inside the bowl? The oddest thing in the world. The teensy-weensiest thing in the world is a newborn flea. I want you guys to look at this picture. What do you notice? What is it telling us or showing us that shows us that that little baby flea is the tiniest thing in the world? Look at where they are. What does that look like to you guys? What do we notice? I want you to think about that. The longest thing in the world is what you'd have if you tied every single strand of spaghetti together end to end. Look at this one. All the spaghetti noodles. And it starts at planet Earth and you see it's wrapped around planet Earth a bunch of times and it keeps on going all the way out into outer space. The jumpiest thing in the world is 2,222 toads on a trampoline. That is the jumpiest thing in the world. The smelliest thing in the world is a skunk convention. The smelliest thing in the world. Adjective is smelliest. Okay. The stickiest thing in the world is a 400,000-pound wad of bubble gum. That is the stickiest. We have the heaviest thing in the world is a Tyrannosaurus Rex weighing himself. See how big he is? He's sitting on this teeny tiny little scale. It's the heaviest thing. And the highest thing in the world is the very top of the sky. The very top of the sky is the highest thing in the world. Okay, so now that we've saw a bunch of our superlative adjectives, you guys are going to come up with your own sentence similar to the ones that we read in the book that have your own superlative adjective at the end. And it even gives you the EST to help you out a little bit. So it says the blankest thing in the world is blank. And you guys, I need y'all to come to school on Friday ready with your sentence in your head so you guys can write it out, and we're going to draw pictures like the ones we saw in the book, but we're going to draw them with our adjectives. Okay? Here is the sentence stem if you want to look at it. The blankest thing in the world is blank. Let's see how creative we can get, guys. I'm really excited to see what we come up with. All right, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you at school.